Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm just going to make a quick video about what I think is going to be the perfect storm. We spoke about the Dixie yesterday, so this is one of the parts of the perfect storm. So we've got this 18-year ascending channel here. These often break to the down, but even if they don't break to the down, we do see a significant area of resistance, which we are approaching probably over this next few months or so. This is going to be relevant for the entire market. I mean every market, it's not just crypto. We are just going to talk about crypto today, but this could mark the next everything bounce. Remember the everything bounce part 1? That was all based on commodities descending and losing value, and stocks bottoming and going up. We called it the everything bounce, and that's what we saw throughout the summer, and that's what we loved because we all made loads of money out of that. This time it's going to be simple. Like I said, I made a video on it yesterday. Effectively, if I'm looking for a rejection around 113, maybe as little as 12, 112 to maybe 115, so thereabouts, and we'll see a rejection from there. That could coincide with a Fed pivot or a more hawkish ECB and Bank of England maybe, and that would also help this chart go down. We've also got bearish divergence on the weekly. This is the most pronounced it's been since this uptrend began last year, to which I did say that there was going to be a bullish year for the Dixie last year. I remember saying around September, I said it's all set in, it's all confirmed now, guys. And a lot of people who watched this, the trolls, they came out and said, "No, man, do you not see that the Dixie the dollar's dead? It's dead. I was told by Max Kaiser." I'm like, all right. Okay, and I recognise that over a longer period of time, again, we're looking at this on a weekly. So this is 2021. This is the beginning of 2021 here. And it started to kind of go up. Alt season, remember that? It was still going up. So it doesn't have to necessarily coincide with descending prices, but we are also, everybody's looking for this rejection. It's going to, in my opinion, it's going to be major rejection over a period of years. So we move up to here towards the end of the year and then start to trickle back down over a period of years. That's my take on this, right? And it won't be, oh, you said it was going to get rejected and go all the way down. Yeah, over a period of years. So it's taken us 2 years to get to this level. It can easily take us 2 or 3 years to get back down to it, all right? And maybe even more. So just recognise that for what it is. Anyway, that's just to try and front run those trolls. I think Dixie, bleh. Right, so the next thing we're going to look about in this perfect storm is this. So this is your total market cap, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. So the total market cap of crypto coming down to its 200 weekly moving average. Recognize that Bitcoin broke down below its quite a while ago, and this is a really sort of bad thing. You know, if you see a chart that's below a 200 weekly, you should always expect much lower. This is why we marked off this significant zone down here, which is below 12,000. Which is not not at all unrealistic to imagine that comes down here. Bitcoin wrecked city. Ethereum still holding up to an extent. Came down yesterday to its previous all-time high from last bull market. I think it's just a bit of a non-event. We should at least expect it to come down to its 200 weekly and probably beyond that. Given everything that's going on in all markets right now, top heavy, you know, definitely downside pressure. Dixie's not hit that area of significance yet. Fair enough. So we look at this total market cap and go, right, okay, normally you'd expect to be getting picked up around here. And look, we might see some bounces around this level as well. 200 weeklies have had a good reaction here, hasn't it, really? So this is your capitulation dump. This is where I was saying get back into the markets, guys. Vroom! All the way up, all the way back up again. Altcoins really went to town here. And again, yeah, like I said, I showed you on that video, the calls I made, buy the altcoins here. There you go, alt season, 3 months basically. Buy stocks, lovely, up you go, 40%, and out, all out again. Yeah, so sit out the market. Lo and behold, what a great thing to do, sit out the market, lovely. So you could think about getting around here, you could think about that, but recognize that Bitcoin and Ethereum are dragging the markets down, and that if we include them into the mix, it actually makes it seem as though this is probably going to get broken, because their charts almost look broken themselves. So we'll take Bitcoin out of the mix to start with and keep Ethereum, which is still on its own merit above its 200 weekly moving average. So that would suggest that we can sustain, where are we now? So just 550 billion. So we could go down another 100 billion just in the altcoin market with Ethereum, and this could be a more significant area of looking at the next potential bottom. So if we're looking at Dixie top and maybe total market cap 2 to reach around 460 billion or something like that. That might be a stab in the dark, a decent stab in the dark to navigate in a significant low for the overall crypto market. If we can merge these things together, Dixie, and total market cap 2. Now, I'm more bullish on altcoins, generally speaking. Not massive bull on something like Bitcoin or Ethereum. They're things that I've owned for a long period of time, and I use Bitcoin to trade with as well. So it's just like a trading. Yeah, it's just a large part of my trading balance. So I trade Bitcoin to altcoins and multiply the amount of Bitcoins that I own. That's for a large point what I use Bitcoin for. Ethereum, I bought Ethereum at $160. It is what it is. I'll keep it as that. You know, I've never sold. I've only ever topped up a little bit here and there when I use bot trading or whatever. So it is what it is. It's a decent investment. Still for the most part, 9x up from that. No big deal. Just I'm not prepared to sell that. I don't think Ethereum's going to come down to those low levels. It's still working out quite well for me. So I'm more interested in all the other altcoins, and like I say, I've made videos on it on the exchange tokens and stuff, and why I'm bullish on those. Over the next few weeks, I will make videos on the other altcoins, and they're going to be boring. You'll think that they're boring, but they're really not. We're just looking to buy, hold, and stake for a long period of time on things that aren't going to turn into like lunar dust. And yeah, that should be the way that you think about buying and investing into crypto anyway. Yeah, you want something with utility, you want something with a reputation, you need something with a good team and a goal of what it is they want to achieve, and can they tap into that market, and then on top of that, can you stake them for a decent profit somewhere, whether it's Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, SwissBorg, or even KuCoin. You can stake them on all these platforms. Can you do that? If you're going to hold it for a long period of time, where should I hold it? Why should I hold it there? What sort of perks and benefits will I get out of it? Anyway, so I've deviated once again. So the next thing we'll look at is this one, this is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it looks a way more better, and it's got further to fall before it actually reaches the significant area. So 305 billion is where it kind of rests upon its 200 weekly moving average. That would be okay. So that would be more red, a bit more of a bloodbath in the market. That's something that we should expect, really, given the way that Bitcoin looks, Ethereum looks, all markets look, and the Dixie wants more. Should expect that, and this could be the best way to navigate an accumulation for altcoins, really, because I've said it for weeks, probably even longer, that the next bull market is going to be largely driven by utility and altcoins and regulation, who's toeing the line, who's achieving what, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are just going to sort of be there. Now, I'm sure Bitcoin is going to make its way up to 100 grand or more over the next bull market, and that's decent returns, but I think it's going to be the year of utility here, to be honest with you. Proven utility, which is why I'm highlighting altcoins and this particular chart, which excludes Ethereum, which is, it's like Ethereum reminds me of like that kid who goes to school in like really expensive trainers, and they might be cool, but they're not practical, and they're gonna break. Whereas my shoes, they might be, my trainers might not be the most expensive, but I'll tell you what, they work well, and they're comfortable too. And that's how we should look at things like Ethereum. Ethereum and Bitcoin have been dragged down by institutions because they wanted that stuff, didn't they? Oh, I want my Bitcoin. Elon Musk is buying it. I want Ethereum. Expose myself to the altcoin market. And then now look what's happening. The institutions have dragged those charts down to, especially Bitcoin, to breaking point. Whereas if we look at this, then this is a much better way to look at the overall market, which is that, we're still very much within a bear market, and we've not even approached a bottom on this yet. You can only imagine that Bitcoin and Ethereum go to wrecked city, and this one still sustain what looks like a nice chart formation, which would accumulate around this $300 billion zone. And again, that is decent. That's where we go. All right, where's the Dixie? Where's total market cap 3? Are we looking good? Are we ready to go? Should we stock up and accumulate? Should we buy, hold, stake? Yes, we should. And lo and behold, this would probably end up at a several $1 trillion market cap of its own. We're talking about altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Could easily, I could see this in the next bull market reach up to 2 trillion or more. So we're talking like close to an 8x or something on this level from down here. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good, and this is what we're looking for. This is what we want. So it's a 500% increase from there, and so on. Right, so that's pretty much it. I call it the perfect storm. There's two main charts to focus on. Dixie, navigate the top, total market cap 3, or maybe even just 2, but 2 and 3, forget about 1. If you're looking to buy into anything, you buy it now, and that's like, I suppose, some dollar cost averaging as you enter this level. You use each one of these 200 weeklies to think about a dollar cost average, but when it comes to the main meat of the next bull market for me, which is altcoins, I really would love to see us meet this 300-ish billion dollar market cap area for total market cap 3, and if we can marry that at the same time as a Dixie top, it is the perfect storm, and that should help us work out that this is the absolute bottom. Anyway, I'm going to leave with you there. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.